Hey guys, this is Joey Calfa from Ukulelian, and this is a tutorial on some basic percussive and tapping ukulele technique. So the first thing to do is to get the uke sitting right. I like to sit down and elevate my right leg so I can kind of get it hands-free. Once I'm hands-free, we're going to start with a 4-note sequence with your right hand. So I put my thumb on the neck here as a brace, and I tap down on the 11th fret of the C string, the 3rd string up from the bottom. Then while I'm keeping that held down, I take my ring finger and I pluck the highest string, the 1st string, the A string. Then I take my middle finger and I pluck the 2nd string, the E string. And then my 1st finger, which has been planted on this whole time, pulls off and you get the open C string. So in time it'll sound like this. Once you get that comfortable, the next step is to add the left hand as percussion. So the first step is to just do it on the first beat. Every time you hammer down, you're going to also hit the top of the uke right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can experiment with putting that beat anywhere you want. I really like it on the 3rd because it's like a drum set, like the snare drum of a drum set. So it would sound like this on the 3rd beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's really good to think like you're a drummer when you're doing these sort of things because that's what you're doing. You're trying to fill that space. So once you get that nice in time, doing it on the 3rd beat, I can show you a progression in one of my originals. So I basically moved that whole sequence around and just changed the note that I'm fretting. So we're going to start with the 11th fret here, then we're going to move down to the 6th fret, then down to the 4th fret, then back up over here to the 8th fret. Each time I'm always tapping on that 3rd string, the C string, and I'm still hitting the same open notes. So that sounds like this in sequence. To complicate it even further, we're going to do some more with our left hand. But we're going to do it just on the 4th part of this so that it sounds like a fill. Again, thinking like a drummer. So on the 4th part of this phrase, it starts right here on the 8th fret. What we're going to do is we're going to add this note right here on the 5th fret of the G string, the 4th string. We're going to add it on the end of 1. So that means if the sequence is like this, we're going to put it in between 1 and 2. 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3, 4. And then what we're going to do is move our hit over here, which was on the 3, to the 4. 1 and 2, 3, 4. Oop, messed that one up. So the whole thing sounds like this. You can see how you can, just by adding one note, really change things up, moving the beat around. It's really quite endless what you can do. I hope this was helpful. If you liked what you've seen, please subscribe and check out some of our other videos. Take care.